Okay, this is an audio recording of my presentation. Anyways, The Amazing World of Gumball is what I chose to be influential later on in the future. So basically, The Amazing World of Gumball is a show about Gumball Watterson. He's like an animated anthropomorphic blue cat. He does a lot of stuff, but he gets into a lot of trouble sometimes. So, yeah, there's that. It also follows his family, in which they also get into trouble sometimes, as well as just the whole world in general. Really interesting. The first reason of why I think it's so influential is because of its relatability. It has a lot of relatable characters that people can compare to around the world. The conflicts are somewhat relatable as well, family issues as well as money issues. There's a lot of relatable stuff that happens throughout the show. We also see the growth of Gumball's character throughout the year, so children could relate with problems with growing up and like the stuff that comes with that. The style of the show is very interesting. It's never been really utilized before, like the use of 2D and 3D, as well as different types of styles to represent and storytell, like puppets and anime style. There's a lot of interesting styles out there that they used. You can also see their style change throughout the years, which is interesting, and I'd say that's pretty influential in the cartoon scene. The humor, the types of jokes they make in the show, they're pretty relatable. They sneak in some jokes there that some adults would get, which is funny. So that makes the show it expands the age range of the show, making it interesting and overall a fun viewing experience for everyone, all ages. I predict the show is still gonna be, I predict it's gonna be relevant. I believe the show's still gonna be relevant throughout the years, since it's like modern day SpongeBob for other people, except that it kind of ended. But like, it's still relatable, and a lot of people understand the show. Like I said, it's like modern day SpongeBob, and that I think that they are making a remake and a movie for it, so it's still going to be on topic for a few years. Its connection to the class. Let me rewind. The connection to blah, 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 blah. The connection to whatever we're learning in class is the connection to what we're learning in class is the idea of remaking and its legacy throughout the years. So basically, the way that this connects is through its types of stories that it's able to crap. Let me rewind. The way this connects to what we are learning in class is the idea of media being passed on for generations. Examples being different stories that get remade into movies over time, such as Sir Gawain and the Green Knight. Gumball has been very influential for years and is even being remade later on, especially the movie that's still being in the works. Yeah, so that's its connection. Personal connection, I grew up watching Gumball. I thought it was a good show growing up, and I still find it funny every time I will see some clips here and there. Overall, Gumball is a very influential show, and I think it's gonna hold up for years to come. And that is my TED Talk.